Today, I'm going to talk to you about some of God's natural healers, right? I think a lot of times I've been, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Trishelle Florence, nutrition strategist and your natural health coach. So, what I found over the years is that in my expertise and working with women, working with men, working with people all together, is that a lot of times we have been um, brainwashed, right, to think that the only way we can feel better is through medications. The only way that we can, maybe even if it's a possibility, right, heal is to heal through what the doctors tell us or give us. But I want to today tell you that that's not 100% true. It's not accurate at all, quite honestly. And I want to tell you about three of God's natural healers. So go ahead and lock in. Get your notebook, get your pen, and get excited about this video because it's going to be life altering, right? But before I do that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel today, as well as share this link out to 5 or less people that you text today or yesterday, or do all 10 of them, or you can do more. Do your whole contact list if you want. All right. So, three natural healers that God has given us. One of them, guys, the number one is I'm outside with it right now, and it's called nature. It's outside. So it is the being outside in the sun. The sun is one of God's um, Elohim's natural healers. Like if you know anything about history, right? Historically, medically, they used to. I think it was during the one of the one of the wars, world wars. um, they would take a linen when the soldiers were injured. They would take a linen and they would use that to cover them and make sure they were in a area where the sun came in, because sun and the material linen was a direct conduit to be able to get the source, the energy from the sun, and the source of the energy to be able to get to the soldiers who were healed and would help expedite their healing process, right? But what's crazy is nowadays you think about it, right? Whenever you are sick, what they tell you, don't go outside. Don't stay indoors, rest. Now, rest is definitely one. However, the sun has properties and it has healing. It has the ability to bring forth in your body different the turnover of cells, right? So that's what it does. It helps bring over the turnover of cells more. So sun, going outside and getting in the sun is definitely one that you need to be doing. Okay. So make sure that you are going outside when you're not feeling well, even if it's just you going outside. If you don't have the energy to maybe go for a walk or do a lot, but maybe just go outside and sit on your deck. Go outside and sit on your porch. Go outside and just, sunbathe, right? But of course, use SPF or use a hat. We're not talking about being stupid here. We're not talking about doing things that are dangerous. I'm talking about going outside and using the things that God has given us to be able to heal and using them for our benefit in conjunction with whatever else we may need to be using. This is just going to help expedite the process, the natural process, right? I'm talking about natural healing process. All right, so that is one. That's number one. So the sun is going to be a number one. Okay, going outside, outdoors, the sun, that is one of God's natural healers. Okay. The next one is going to be water. Yes, water. Now, of course, people always say, well, water has, different stuff with it. Water has all different chemicals in it. Where you source your water from does matter. Okay, I'm not going to ever say it doesn't, but water is definitely one that you need to be having in to be using when you are not feeling well, when you are sick, to start the healing process and to expedite the healing process. I'm outside now. Y'all see that wind, that beautiful wind. So see what I'm saying? So it's like, this is, guys, I'm just giving this to you like this is a raw, unedited video, just outside in the element. Because I'm talking about the things that God has given us to heal. So why not do it while I'm outside in one of the healing properties? So it was so water. So water, that can even be, the water as far as definitely with drinking water. You want to make sure the water that you drink is sourced properly. You want to make sure that if you're using a filter or filtration system at all, the best water from my perspective and that I use is reverse God. Reverse osmosis water. See, I'm outside, y'all, and stuff is Lord. Um, reverse osmosis water. Okay, reverse osmosis is basically a process that goes through a more natural filtration system. You can look it up, get information on it. But reverse osmosis is really good water for drinking. I also use purified water. I have a purifying system in my home, so we use that as well. But that's just start by drinking water. Spring water is definitely number one as well. It's a good. It's a high. It's one high on the top of the list. Yeah, but you got to again make sure you're looking at where it's being sourced from. But first, before we start digging and diving into trying to dissect, oh, I'm not gonna do this or do that. Oh, what type of water? How about you start drinking water? Because most people are dehydrated. When you are sick, that's a big sign of dehydration, and the body is pulling more energy. I'm sorry, the body is pulling more. The cells need more hydration to be able to turn over faster and hydrate themselves. So that's another one that can happen when you are sick, or it can be even a symptom, a cause of sickness is dehydration. So start drinking water, guys. I always tell my clients 100 ounces or more daily, but 100 ounces is the minimum. And yes, you'll be going to the restroom. Yes, you'll be having to urinate. That's great. And yes, your kidneys will be working. That's a great sign that your kidneys are working when you have to go to the bathroom. That's what they're there for. They're meant to filter out, okay? To filter out waste out the body, i.e., sickness, i.e., disease. Okay? And the water also is drinking, but also water is good. The water, healing property of water is also for the drinking, but also getting inside of water. So if you have access, of course, taking showers, bathing, because sometimes when you're sick, you don't want to do those things. But it's a great way to be able to. Oh God, y'all, I gotta. This is. I told y'all this is real. This is real, uncut. The bee was chasing me, so let me hurry to get this together. So I guess it's this perfume I got on. Let me get this together. So I'm out here near these trees. Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. This is hilarious. Listen, YouTube has become real. This is raw. This over here, this is real. Okay, so that was number. So getting in the water is going to help too. So drinking and getting in the water, that was number two. And number three is going to be rest. Okay, rest. Definitely want to make sure we getting rest. Your bodies, how your bodies heal. Again, that's helping with the filtration. I'm sorry, that's helping with the turnover rate of your cells. So you want to make sure that you are resting your body well. Okay, so um rest, when I say rest, getting adequate sleep, 7 to 8 hours, maybe 9 if you're sick, like if you're actively like in a sick position, like if you have like some type of like some type of like virus or something going on, then yes, you might want to do 8 to 9, up, and make sure that you are resting, proper rest, not being on your phone. Not that's let me say that's a bonus right there. Bonus one is to keep this, keep the all this, keep away from all different sources of radiation that's pulling on us. These phones, the um the phones, the laptops, the computers, the TVs, tablets, these earphones, earbuds. Minimize those. Minimize those. Okay, that's a bonus as far as with even preventing sickness. But definitely, even while you're healing, definitely minimize those and don't keep them near you. Don't be sleeping near your phone. Like I think some people do that. Like y'all sleep near your phone. You don't want to sleep near your phone. That's not good at all. So the other healing thing that was going to be helpful was, like I said, to um, get rest. So make sure you are getting rest. Okay. So getting rest is going to be helpful. So you make sure you're doing that. I told y'all I'm outside, y'all. I'm outside. So and getting rest is going to be very helpful in you being able to heal. Definitely, if you are in an active, if you're actively overcoming something, but this overall rest, adequate rest is going to prevent disease and disorder from being able to fester in your body, because again, it's about cell rate turnover, and rest helps do that. Okay, all right, guys. And again, all this information is for it's for educational purposes only. Okay, definitely make sure you are seeking your doctor and your doctor's advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm not your doctor. I'm definitely here to give the information and help educate. Okay, so guys, again, if you have not, if you came in, you didn't get all of them, make sure that you go back and look at all the different the three different healing properties, God's three top healing properties, which was the sun, water, and rest. Okay, and make sure you like this video, share it to the last 5 people that you text today or yesterday, or all 10, or your whole contact list, and be sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel because there'll be more videos coming. All right, guys. So I'm excited. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta.